True, no! Minish! We really need we need somehow to have ooh fish, but for other like sounds. I mean, I have been using Ratleg's new emote for ah. Yeah, because Ratleg has is it called Ratleg Scream? Yes, that one. Oh, it is just ah. Okay, well that works. Yes. I have been using that for ah. And like, you know, rat. But we need like dwarf. That is very good. I like that. Accurate representation of my name. Alright. Oh my gosh, what do you know? It's the same thing that's been happening every night. I play one round of the daily, and then it's time for bed. And then when I come back the next day, the next daily is up. I guess we'll do that. How is everyone doing today? Minish, how did game go? I saw that you were playing it. And like literally I think you started like 10 minutes before I had a break at work. So I was just like, ooh, I should come say hi. But I think you were on BRB when I stopped by. I wasn't gonna watch, but I do think I saw BRB on the screen. Also the daily, so because the game is like entirely Finnish, the daily restarts at midnight in Finland, I believe. So it just so happens to work out that it's like the early evening my time. So it restarts at like 6 or 7 my time, something like that. You beat a difficult boss. Now watching Math play Leica. Why does Leica sound familiar? Is Leica a game that I was told to play? Like, the name Leica both sounds familiar and doesn't sound familiar. Like, what are you buying? Oh, the game is... Okay, well then why did you say play Leica instead of play it? Okay. I thought it was a different game. That would explain why it sounds familiar. You should know by now, after years of knowing me, that I am really bad with names of things. I mean, I guess maybe that doesn't come up that much, so maybe you don't know. I am really bad with names of things. I'm really bad at people's names, especially. So, I tend to recognize people for a very long time. It takes... We started with concentrated mana, oh my god. But like on Discord, I tend to, for a while, recognize people by their, like, avatar and, like, the color of their name before I start to recognize their name proper. But then in addition to that, people in real life, I have to, like, interact with them a whole lot before I actually know their name. I have worked with people for many months without actually knowing their name. And it's not that I don't want to know their name, it's just that I cannot, like I'll ask. They'll tell me, and then I'll forget it moments later. It just takes a lot of effort for me to remember a name for some reason. Man, something is going ham. There's a lot of shaking going on. don't know where the gold went. Oh well. Speaking of Leica, do you remember Line Rider? Yes, I loved Line Rider. The movement gives you line right. Wait, we are talking about the game, like, you draw the lines and then the little stick person on the sled rides the lines, right? Like, that's what we're referring to with Line Rider? How does the move... Wait, is this not like a 2D side-scroller? How does that work? Oh god, now I'm very intrigued about the game. Like, I was kind of intrigued about it because I've heard good things, but I've literally watched nothing. I have no idea. I don't even know what the game looks like. I haven't looked at it. It is a 2D side-scroller. That's what I thought. So, literally, I know that Fireborn liked the game. And I was like, huh, you know, I tend to like a lot of things, but, you know, not everything. And then I heard that, like, Math liked the game. And I was like, that's two people that, you know, I tend to like a lot of stuff. And it sounded like you liked the game. It's like, ah. I know you said, like, it's got some frustrating bits, but, like, that's okay. Ah. Maybe I'll have to play that next. Hearing that it reminds you of Line Rider is, like, boggling my mind. Like, I don't know how to describe how fascinating that is to me. Oh, the physics. Okay. That makes more sense. Admittedly... Oh, you jerk. I was kind of thinking that maybe there was an item that let you, like, draw on the world or something. I was thinking that sounded really cool. Ow! Ow! Oh god, I don't have water. We don't have water. We don't have water. We don't have water. Oh, there's a little bit of water here. Okay, that's good. I should probably search for a potion so that... like an empty bottle. So that I can have water. I love this cover of this song. It's very good. Oh, there's a wand up there. We want that wand. What is this one? Hold on. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. But I get that gold. We are taking a lot of damage very early. That is not ideal. Finish, thank you for reminding me not to die, and GG on first. I did forget. I forgot that I'm not supposed to die. That went through him! Okay, well, it got him on the rollback, but it went through him. Let's look. Watch this. Let's... Wait for it. Wait for it. It went through him!
Till 9:35.
We're saving that. Proof. Proof that it went through. Good day, sturdy bread. But also, no, this is proof that these guys cheat. The little spider boys are cheating. It's documented. I really want to find another potion bottle so that I can have some water without getting rid of my mana. Wait, is that? No. I thought that was in gold for a second. You have wand. Let's see. Don't care about formation. The only one of these I want is double spell. But I think I already have a double spell from this wand, so it's like I don't need 2 double spells. Like, it might be better to save my money. Oh, are you completely encompassed? Okay, well then. Now we wait. This is awkward. I don't want to be on fire because I can't put the fire out. Wait, was there water below? I think so. No. Alright. Well, I think all-seeing eye would let us technically explore the area to the left, right? I don't know if I've tried that yet or not. I think we should try it. I can't, like, properly explore that area on account of we're very low on health. Oh, God. You're the jumpy fire boy. Oh, God. Water, 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 water. Oh. Oh. Nice. Okay, so... I don't know if these need to be filled with the liquid. It's like there's some blood in this one. I don't know if I need to fill it with blood or if I need to fill it with like, any liquid. I know we filled the one with oil. I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason. Or maybe it's whatever the other one is filled with, because I know there's supposed to be a matching one, right? Let's see, can we see what's in the matching one? The other one does have oil in it. So that probably needs oil. Is there blood in it because I killed someone here? That might be why. Here's the question. Does it matter? Oh! Well... That is unfortunate. I don't think there's... I mean, I suppose we could fill this entire area. We need a lot of liquid. Do we have a lot of liquid nearby? That was awkward. Hey, in case you didn't know, something I learned recently is that concentrated mana potion, yeah, it dissolves metal. Where's my tablet? Oh, I threw my tablet at the fire point. Right. Oh, God. There's a one over here. Yeah, concentrated mana. So I didn't used to like it. I thought it was like too obnoxious to use. So I didn't really carry it around with me or anything whenever I found it. Literally, I learned yesterday or the day before. I accidentally dissolved something with it and was like, holy crap. So since then I've begun to like it because like it's kind of very useful to, you know, dissolve things. If this works, it's gonna be great. Alright, I think this will be a moment of truth. Ah. It worked! That's fantastic. This one kind of sucks. Let's see. Shuffle, dynamite. Two dynamites. This is not really like a good wand. Like, I might take it instead of Firebolt. I don't really like Firebolt. Okay, so we need to fill this second bottle with water. Are you living? No. Oh, that phased up there. Great. I like that this game remembers where you put an item. So, like, I put this tablet in the last spot, and when I put it there, it always goes back to the last spot when I re-pick it up. And I think that's a pretty cool little feature. Is that... That is fire rock above us. We want fire rock. Boo. A spark bolt with trigger could be really good to have. It might honestly be better than the energy sphere. Like, alright. I only have 5 HP, so we probably should descend instead of what I want to do, which is continue going left. Well, maybe we can at least get to the left to double check if the reveal all spell works. Because that's what I wanted to do. I just want to know if it works for the area. Like as an alternative to the worm guts. Speaking of worm... Oh no. Interesting. Boom. LOL, get murdered. I think we can see the roots. We're too high up, right? Yes. So, is there a meta progression goal to this game? As far as I'm, so let me. As far as I'm aware, it is a rogue-like as opposed to a rogue-lite, in that there is nothing that seems to carry on from run to run. With I guess so far I found a little bit of exceptions. So I guess it does have some roguelite elements then. So far, the only things that I definitively know I've found that have carried over is there are orbs, and when we find an orb, the orb seems to unlock like some spells. I don't know if it's types of spells or a specific spell or what. But it adds those to our pool of items. And the orbs have all been, like, hidden. The only other thing that I would argue is kind of meta is just learning things. Like, like, we've definitely learned things as we've played and stuff that affects how we play the next runs. But, yeah, it is mostly just each run is... individual. The way you learn stuff in this game, though, and are exploring the world, feels very much like a Metroidvania. Like, I feel like this game feels a lot like a good Metroidvania. And it's got a big, I mean, it's got some big ESA kind of feels to it. Which, like, granted, you know, Hempuli worked on both games, but Hempuli, my understanding is, did not, like, contribute a large part of the design of this game, so I don't think, like, comparing the two because Hempuli worked on them is the same, because Hempuli entirely made ESA, whereas I'm pretty sure he just, like, talked about things with the other dev, and did do some stuff early on in development, but then, like, late development, it was, oh god, late development, I'm pretty sure it was just, like, at, like, art and stuff, like, it is my understanding. I don't 100% know, I've not looked into it a lot, but... Okay, I can't go where I wanted to go, which is a little annoying. I only have 3 HP left. I'm actually gonna go over here. We're gonna try one thing. So I can't go in here, but I don't need to go in here to try what I want to try. Oh, this does not work. Okay, did not reveal the area. Well, that's good to know, because I assumed it would. It was one of those things where I had no real reason to be confident about it, but I was pretty confident that that would be, like, something I could do to see that area. Will you know if you win? Yes. So I have actually gotten credits. I've gotten to the end of a run and gotten credits once. My 50th run, I got credits. So I mean, I definitely hit an end point and won that run. That being said, it did feel very much like it's a good example. It felt very much like in a Metroidvania when you get the like minimum ending, and you know it's the minimum ending because it's not like very satisfactory. It was like that, like I did get an ending, technically. And the ending I got literally just involved going deeper. It didn't involve any sort of the kind of secrets that have been kind of going on. Ah, that really doesn't reveal this at all. Dang. Alright, I think we're just gonna go down now. I haven't been in this area, but it doesn't look like there's anything in this area, so it's probably fine. Oh, we left the tablet somewhere. Oh, I threw it at a frog. Oh, where is that frog? Oh, there it is. It's covered in blood. Nice. Oh. I don't know why that started a fire. Alright. Boom. Healed. Lorgan, I don't know if you plan on ever playing this game, so I don't know if you want, like, extraneous information or not. My guess would be, I assume you don't plan on playing the game. Because I know you're similar to me. If you're interested in something, you don't tend to want to watch any of it. At least that's the impression I've gotten before. Decided it wasn't for you? Yeah. So, this pool of water tracks our meta progression. I have found 4 orbs, and every time I found an orb, a fish gets added to this pool of water. As far as I can tell, the fish don't mean anything. The only thing they seem to do is they do count. There is some like just random. There's some random wildlife that is considered to be innocent. It's like marked as innocent stuff. And if you eat innocent creatures, then the worms want to kill you. So I don't know if like I could eat a bunch of fish and like summon worms this area. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I do know that I ate a deer once and it was marked as innocent, and then everything wanted me dead. Well, that's pretty nice bread. I bet they like that. This is tricky. I don't have a ton of money. I do want these saws, but I don't think I have anything to use the saws with right now. Always cast freeze. This casts 7 spells, but has a recharge time is 3 seconds. Oh, goodness gracious. Recharge time of 1 second. Ugh. Firing newly found and unmodified wands heals you? Okay, all of these seem fine, except for this. That actually sounds terrible. But, like, Wand Experimenter just seems really powerful. How could I not take that? Well, my current wands would have counted if I didn't just do this. I was going to test if they counted, but then I realized I was already at full health, so I didn't feel like trying to damage myself to test. Although I guess I could have damaged myself by drowning a little bit or something, but whatever. All of my wands are shuffled. Can I get a non-shuffle? Can I get a non-shuffle that I want? I'll be perfectly honest, all of these wands kind of suck. They have spells I want, but the wands themselves are bad. Like, if it was fully healed, that would be a little overpowered, so it's clearly got to be, like, some healing. Like, I assume it's going to be, like, 10 health or something, maybe even less, maybe 1 health, but any health is going to be good. Oh, I haven't figured out what I want to put here, so thank you. Thank you, Kerr, for the 100 bits. Definitely have not played too much Noita. That's not the case. I feel like over half of the Noita I've played has been in this area. This is tricky, because I want this for the saws. But I can't do anything with them yet. Like, I don't want this. 3, 4... I could buy both of them. I can't make a really great thing with just those two, but I feel like I might do that. Oh, wow. They offered you stuff if you DM them on Discord. That seems pretty good. I'm sure you immediately went and DM'd them on Discord. You accidentally banned them. Oh, they probably could have given you so many things. Oh, right. I don't have... It's on shuffle. I didn't mean to do that. I'm drowning. Oh my god. Please, fire orb, save me. I don't know why they let me control anything. The mana charge on this is really good. Like, I don't know, we might have to use this one and just kind of laugh at it. Yeah, so when we proc this as something in Chainsaw, I think is when we're getting the really good, like, rate. So I guess that's probably the best combination I can get for it for right now. We just need to remove this whole cast time. Alright, there we go. 7 dynamites. We can 7 dynamite someone. I don't know if I ever want Homebringer Teleport. I kind of hate Homebringer Teleport. Maybe there's some specific time it's good. I don't know what that time is. I guess, so far, as far as I'm aware, target can only refer to, Let's just test something. Hold on. Let's... Oh, get back in the water. Get back in the water. There you go. I would never take the fish out of the water. Oof. We got this to say oof. So, yeah, I don't think, like, this can do creatures and stuff, but it can't do, like, normal objects. Like, the only reason a statue moves is because it, like, counts as an enemy. Hello, Joyous. It's going okay. I'm in the first holy mountain of today's daily. I do have chainsaws. I know you were worried I might not have chainsaws, but do not fear. I have chainsaws. So we got that. I don't really actually have, like, a good thing going on yet. But I got chainsaws. I'm probably gonna leave Homebringer on this, and I'll just get rid of this wand, probably. Onward. Yeah, it has the fourth one, which is like the only non-shuffle, has a recharge time of almost 4 seconds.
Oh no, that...
It's very painful. I did not mean to do that! God, No, I didn't mean to do that. Nice. This wand literally can't cast a spell that it has, but we were able to use it to heal to full health. So Kurt, my guess. Seconds wave it type really fast.
Wait, no,
Joyous ban percent. I have theories, okay? I have theories that eventually I'm gonna need to do something silly. Like, I'll translate something that ends up saying, like, bring a soldier to this thing or something. Like some sort of quest where I literally have to move one thing from one region to another region. And so, because of that, like, I think that's maybe where it becomes useful. Like, I don't think it's useful to me. I think it is useful to a future me that's doing something like that. Like until I'm doing something like that, it wouldn't be useful. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's usefulness that you know of that is different. But God, like I could maybe. I wonder if Homebringer will move the hands. Then we could move the hands to somewhere. That'd be interesting. I like this. I do like using the bolts, but they are mana expensive and it's kind of slow. Oh. Interesting. I love that freezing the area obscures whether or not there's the gold here or not. That's a joke. I don't love that. I didn't mean to do that. Note to self, don't leave your explosion wand on if you might accidentally click away. Wait. Why am I not still healing? What? Oh, because they have to be newly found. I see. I see.
That sounds.
Hmm. Those 2 spells. Oh, it's really long recharge time though. And healing from that is pretty
I
great.
did.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there was a single moment of me seeing that I didn't think it would be pretty good. Like, you're gonna find wands. And you find wands more often than you find zones. Like, I don't know. I just think so I honestly think they could probably balance experimental wands if they made it so that the healing period of them, if during the healing period you also couldn't see what the wand did. Like, so you'd have to pick up the wand and use it, but you don't get to know what it does at first until you use it. I think that would make the ability, like, more balanced. That's scary. I mean, I think that's fun. Is it scary? Maybe. Is it better? I think so. I don't know. I feel like as of right now, it would be hard for you to convince me that this is not an incredibly powerful perk. Like Wand Experimenter seems very, very, very powerful. Considering I already felt that the ability that, like, you heal when you go to a new area, I thought that was pretty powerful. And now this is like, oh, you heal just from grabbing a wand? I feel like it's probably good later, too. Anytime you can find a wand, which you could go find all the time. But Kerr, you don't need to swap. You just need to pick it up and use it and then drop it. Like you can grab a wand and then grab it, like grab the other one again. That's the big boom
Damn it.
boom. Stupid little robot thing. Thought he was gonna do something. Toxic ice. Oh, interesting. I guess because the toxic sludge was on the ice, so it became toxic ice. I find it very interesting that the fungus area clearly has some sort of like effect.
I know Fab said
Like we shoot into there and our arrows barely move. It's like it's in water. I guess because that's it being humid. Artsy! Hello, Artsy. How are you doing today? That dude looks freaky. Why am I randomly shooting? Oh no. Artsy, I'm sorry, companion had to go back. But you know what? We could grab that to heal. Triple cast, lightning, and bombs. Non-shuffle. The recharge time's a little high, but... let's look around a bit. Do we not take damage from drowning in this too? Well, I mean, I figured out that you don't take damage. We're about to see... Oh, wow, it does block damage. Okay, so, Joyous, for what it's worth, Kerr thought that I fully understood it, and I only half understood it. Oh no! That was scary. So there was a little bit of spoiler at first. So, originally, I thought Ambrosia was preventing damage from will you please die? Please be away. No, you die. You die. Stop having the effect and die. This is not going anywhere. So anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. So he's just really gonna be full of ambrosia.
So the something was that I
Ah. So I thought that it protected you from elemental damage. So I thought toxic damage or fire damage or anything like that. That is how I originally interpreted it. And so, as such, I was like dousing myself with it when I was on fire. So because I was doing that, Kerr thought that I understood what it did. Because I would get on fire and then douse myself with it. And then Kerr, I don't remember exactly what Kerr said, but Kerr said something along the lines of, it's just spitting out honey. Interesting. Kerr said something about, I see you understand just how powerful that is. And I was like, I mean, it's kind of powerful. And then he was like, I mean, just like the ability to not take damage. And then I was like, wait, you mean elemental damage? And then I was like, hold on. And that is when I then discovered, oh my god, you guys stop it. So, yes, I don't know, I'm still like a second ago, you know, I didn't realize that drowning damage would count too. So, like, I understand it's clearly powerful. You guys. Alright, we need a wand. What? What the hell? Why is this pedestal shooting me? What the hell is this?
Oh my.
Hey, we're going this way. I don't know what the heck is going on with that thing, but... Oh my god. Please don't die to this. I just need to find a wand and I can heal. Come on. Alright. There's a wand up here. Ah! What? Uh, what? We were in the middle of healing! We fell for the classic blunder of dying to healing. Man. No, relaxing in Noita. Can't believe. Can't believe I died to that. Alright. New run. Let's not do all the mistakes we keep doing. The air feels hot. Does that do something in this area? Huh. I thought that was just like the kind of signifier for the desert. Oh, water is evaporating. Why am I going left? I don't want to go left. I want to go right. Wow! Jesus! What the hell? Ah, yes. 95% water, 6% blood, and 100% chance of... something. I could not get out of the barrel. So I've been thinking about these two stones. I was thinking about them while I was at work earlier. And I wonder if one or both of them are gonna be, like, cipher keys. Like, the eternal life has no meaning, and it's in, like, kind of a weird format. And the first one seems to be gibberish letters. So, like... I don't know. But there's nothing I can think of to, like, translate yet. Although, maybe... I guess the gibberish letters... Maybe... Well, no, because you can't repeat letters. Eternal... Yeah. I don't know. The heck? This is a different feature. We haven't seen one of these before. Oi! You have our wand. Ow! Is that Lance? Yeah. That's pretty good. Also, hold on. Area of note. So this wand was in a room with blue... Wait a second. Where's the pedestal for this wand? Oh wait, is that the pedestal? No. This was the pedestal for the bomb wand. What does that sound? Regardless of the sound, so this area had these, it had the weird door that we blew up. But it didn't have... You know where it came
I'm
from.
going for that other one.
I didn't grab the bond wand from before, did I? It's not spoilers? I feel like...
Oh,
Hold on, I'm just double checking. No. Yeah, I don't think I grabbed the wand that I'm... So I have 2 wands that I found. And I'm pretty sure this one had the one for bombs. I don't see what looking at the stats tells me. It seems like it has really good stats, though. I mean, other than the only 2 spots, it has, like, better stats than the rest of my wands by a lot. Huh. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna wait a second. OBS says we're connected again. It doesn't look like the stream ended at all, but I am just gonna wait a moment. You may want to do the classic pause unpause on Twitch, otherwise there might be a large delay, because that tends to happen when this happens. Anyway, so this is really weird. I'm out here, it's silent. I go in here, and it's really... something is really loud. You just ate the torches, okay. Well, whatever. I think that area had some sort of secret going on. I don't know what the secret is. I kind of hoped the worm might reveal the secret. Instead, I think the worm kind of just ruined everything. But, you know, worm gonna worm. It was brickwork. There's brickwork around here, too. Can we get some worm blood? Does the worm show us anything? Worm went this way. Ah, classic worm swam into lava. GG, worm. Genius. So for some reason, that area with 2 blue torches, we have commented on the fact that sometimes there's these blue torches before. That area with the 2 blue torches had an enemy in it that was holding a wand from a much later area. A wand of which is like sparking. So, with this Lance Wand, I think we might have enough, I think it has enough knockback to let me get up higher. And if I can, then I want to, maybe go, get orbs. Oh. Zeldykins, hello. Welcome on in. Oh, it's just a bit. We will get some treats going in a second. I did that really poorly. Oh, there we go. Let me... If you're okay with waiting a moment, I want to go get this orb. Well, I might forget. Hold on, we'll just do it now. We'll do it now. Alright, we have... First up, Bertimus. Here you go, Bertie boy. Yes. And then we have a Zago.
Did you even chew that?
I don't think he did chew it. I think he just swallowed it straight. Oh my gosh, more Cheetos. Alright. Alright. Bertimus, here is your treat too. Ooh. Zag, you want to come over here for it? Bert's like, I'll take. Okay. Zag, you cannot be trusted. Bert, you can't be trusted.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Yes. Going back to Lurkin. Sounds good. I hope you're having a good evening today. Oh. That really does cut through like everything. Alright, well, that doesn't work. This is fascinating. Oh. Well, good luck on interview. I hope it goes well. I'm sure it will, though, honestly. Yeah. I don't think this will dig all the way down, but I have to try this, right? What's that? Oh, that's some gold. Oh, or some sand, maybe. We have not dug very far. Like, I'm pretty sure we have to go really far down. Artsy, hello. To give the cats a treats. We will do this in just a brief moment. Rock might be where this doesn't work. Alright. Well, we tried. We tried to dig down. It didn't really work out.
Please consider this to be 10 pets for each cat.
Alright. That's what you said. But what you said read it. It said that. Artsy. This is like when someone orders custom pens and they say please put something here in the field. Yeah. Oh. That one went to a Zaggy. And this one's going to a Bertimus. Bulk pet. You know. There's nothing that says I won't give the cats multiple pets. Other than the cats who say, please stop petting me, I want treats. Sleepy time gummy is very sleepy time. Well, hopefully it's a good thing. I mean, if you want to go to sleep, get drowsy. I tried to pet Zag once. Okay, you could not see Zag getting pet because he was sitting behind the camera. My hand touched his head and he jumped away. So Zag is gone. Oliver is also slightly more interested in self-grooming than he is in pets right now. Okay, I will pet the cats a lot. If you need to go take an artsy sleep, I understand. Good night, Artsy. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good sleep. I could probably run away, right? Wait, does this not hurt him? Oh, that's not good. Why are you invincible to... Oh, wow, we're just leaving. Okay. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I was just about to go over there and... Because I think I could get into the area to get the ring, but I don't really want the ring, I don't think. I don't know what to do with it, and it just kind of breaks things. So... It just flies away in the sky if you run. Something broken with his AI. I like how there's just blood in here, but I don't remember an enemy ever being around here. Just mystery blood. Okay, trying to do that to dig through to get the orb to fall seems like it'd be terrible. So we will not be doing that. I don't think this will cut through the tree, but I do want to go test. Does not affect the tree, unsurprisingly. I am past my 400 money mark. That is true. I don't need fire potion. I forgot that I actually had a bunch of money because I forgot I did get money from the temple. Joyous, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you don't want me to die. I would say you want me to go on while I'm ahead instead of throwing away yet another run. I do have a nice start. Starting with Lance seems pretty good. Oh, there are a lot of options here. So, like, I could put... If I put heavy spread on the wand, I can put it after the lance, and then it still works, right? I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Oh, but then it's a modifier, so then it goes to the next one, right? Kerr, we had some weird stuff happen this run. Well, alright, no more shuffle. We'll always take that, probably. So Kerr, this is what happened, Kerr. Are you ready? I entered the mines, mines level 1, very first mines, and I noticed a little room that had like boarded up walls and then gunpowder in between these two walls, and then brickwork around it. And I was like, that's interesting. So I blew my way into the room, and inside there was a fire mage who was shooting this wand at me, which was very rude of him. So we killed him, and then took the wand, and then I realized there wasn't a pedestal in the room. The wand seemingly came just from him or out of nowhere. Also the little room had like 2 of the blue torches in it. So I have a feeling there was something special about that room. I couldn't figure out anything. Also, it played a really weird sound, which Joyous said he'd never noticed the weird. So this wand, it didn't have the spitter bolt. I just added the spitter bolt, but it did have the glowing lance. So the area was also making really weird sounds that Joyous had said he'd never noticed the sounds until I mentioned it. But it was really weird. It was like sounds that only played while you were in that room. So, anyway, that's my thing. But then once I got this wand, I went and got an orb, because the lance gives you enough knock up to like propel yourself upwards to go get one. So, I might have clipped it. I wish I could see how far into the run we are. I don't think I can, though. Oh, you know what? I have timestamps in chat. Let me scroll up. It was at 8:45, and it's currently 9:20, so 35 minutes ago. No. Yeah, 35 minutes ago. So technically, if you pull up the VOD and you go to 35 minutes from, like, what, we're 2 hours and 11 minutes in now. So, subtract 35 minutes from that, and it'll be the section where I'm in that room. Anyway, I suspect there is something going on with that I will eventually be able to know more about it, but I don't currently know more about it. This one just has too good a stance. Sea of Oil. Would I ever use Sea of Oil? Explosion. Yeah, I think I don't buy anything else here right now. I don't really need anything else. No. I feel like that would be up there with, like, a spreadsheet of things. I mean, so-ish, actually, Kurt. Technically, in my notes page, where I put the translations, I have, like, noted a couple of things that I want to think about, but not... That's it. Also, if that's fine if I forget about it. Like, I feel like if it's something I feel like is really worth I want to note, the issue is going to be some things like the room in question. If I only see it once in a million runs, I'm not going... It's not something I care to remember right now. Like there's too much to try and remember if I do that. Instead, it's something that I'm like, oh, maybe I'll be able to piece that together later. But I'm not worried about it this minute. I don't feel the need to note it. There's a lot of gold. I did try digging down in the desert with Lance, too, which I successfully did until I got to the rock. Also, if you have weird stream delay, you might want to do a pause and unpause. Twitch server disconnected me briefly. That was cool. The server, specifically the server that, like, the stream uploads to, that server just every now and then, this last week, has been real disconnecting. That's quite the way to test something. Oh yeah, definitely shouldn't be 10-second delay. Maybe like a 2-second delay. Ah, that was funny. Yeah. No, tonight I'm probably gonna do my regular, like, hours of streaming tonight. Tomorrow... What's tomorrow? Wait, no, wait, what's today? Today's Sunday. Okay, no, tonight I am probably going to, I am... Well, no, so, Kerr, the reason I was asking about when people stream, which is the reason I was also looking at that website, was, it's because I'm trying to decide, like... I was thinking about, I want to, like, go back to Starfield, and, like, I kind of want to play, there's a new update to the pseudo-regalia randomizer. Like, I'm like, there's some other stuff I want to do, and I'm trying to decide when I want to do things. And I was like, well, it would make more sense, since I do want to play a bunch of Noita. It would make sense to, like, at the very least play Noita on the days where there's, less, like, bigger Noita content, because then if people are bored and want to hang out, then there's, then, like, it'd be a good time to do it, you know? It wasn't like trying to plan, like, not heavy planning, more like just seemed like I might as well use something as an anchor point to pick days. Oh yeah. Once once the map doesn't feel like it has a big mystery to me, I'm definitely gonna be able to like play more like less regularly. But right now, the map itself has a huge mystery, and like I want to piece it together. Cornifer would be proud. Cornifer would be proud. That's true. I need to figure out how to make sound redeems, like point-based sound redeems as opposed to just bit-based ones. I know that there's a way to do it. Like Blossom has like grub sound and stuff. That's very good. But I do want to do Cornifer sound. I think that would be very fun. And when it pops up, maybe I could have like a little like dwarf emoji of making a map. That would be very cute. I bet Torny would make me a map making dwarf emoji. She's very kind like that. Makes me lots of emojis. Wait, can I not go left? Excuse me, hold on. Kurt, you should... This is my 2 cents. My 2 cents are you should make your bot. You should make your bot have configuration settings so you don't have to bake things into the bot itself. And then, you should have it have modules. Because a big thing you've been doing is, like, whenever you can, you've been, making stuff so your bot integrates with the games you've been playing. So have it have modules. And then, you should just throw your bot online. Like, you could probably even put it for sale or something. Like, you could put it on itch or something for, like, a few dollars if you wanted to. Like... I don't know, I think that'd be cool. Oh my god. Well, we can dig through rock now. We need like a 7 TV emote of what's the prospector from Inscription. Ah, there's gold in them cards. You know, I do gotta say, I think Joyous mentioned it early on in my playthrough, but uh, what's the spell? Triplicate bolt. Triplicate bolt has got to be like just one of the. Like, part of me hates it. I hate how like random it is. Like you know, from a distance, you don't get that really satisfying like predictability. But it does have the whole shotgun burst, like almost instant kill thing. Like it's such a powerful spell. You took the wand. You. Oh. 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 Wow. Is that double cast? Yes. Wait, and always cast Fire Trail? Does that even do anything with Luminous? I don't know. That's really good for, like, disintegrating a little bit of ground, though. Okay, well the area, the area is like clearly to the left of us. Like we can see that. We can see crap like that. Candles. We have candles. Can we light the candles with this? Our wand technically gives off little fire particles, but I don't think it's interacting with the candles. oil? Did I see oil smoke? Thanks. One day we'll figure out how to deal with these candles. I feel like there's got to be a way to light them. Reduced recharge time's pretty good. Isn't it expensive though? But it's like, 112. Eh. Yes, toxic sludge potion. I hate this. Alright, we're not dead. That was very rude. It seems very difficult to harvest the fungus blood because it vanishes so quickly. The word vomit is echoing and shifting. So this was an acid potion. The potion that I'm holding right now was an acid potion, and now it is a water, peat, and fungus blood potion. That's very interesting. Or, no, it was toxic sludge. It was a toxic sludge potion. What the heck was that? Oh my god, what are you? Why have I been here like 3 or 4 times and never seen one of you? So I think what it is it seems like there's multiple fungus regions. So there's like the normal one, which is like pink. And then there's the blue one. And then there's the honeybee one, which I don't know if there's a color associated with that. I also know we've seen green. So the blue fungus seems to have like these blue capped ones. There's those ones that are around that have like they kind of float like they're in water or something, which are blue, but I don't know if those are specifically tied to the blue area. Lava potion, that seems dangerous. I don't know if I want lava potion. Okay, these ones. This blue fungus right here. This doesn't seem like inherently tied to the blue fungus area. But it does seem to be like a thing. Concentrated mana. We could take that. No! Okay, well, you know what? Let's go get a different potion. Oops. They're shooting each other? Why are they shooting each other? I would think they would be on the same team. Alright, we once again, I don't think have an opening upwards. Okay, I won't dig up again. I really want to. I know that I can dig up and go to that area. But this is a really annoying wand to do that with. So I won't do it. But I want to. Wait. Alright. In theory, he could give us... I don't know what potion to want. But we could get potions. Right? A whole lot of potions in that spot. Oh, you've moved. Kind of drunk. You good, man? I would like to go... Well, I guess we could do it in the other area, so never mind. We got 1,000. We could move on. Huzzah, GGPC. Alright. I actually need to wrap up soon. So I'm thinking I might go... I'm gonna go in this portal, I think. And then... I know, Kerr, I know you just got like on probably like kids to bed and everything, but tomorrow is my early morning day at work, so we're gonna look at this stuff. I'm gonna look at this. This is life these days. Yeah. Tomorrow after work, I'll probably do a longer stream though, because I don't have to wake up early. I was gonna say I have to wake up early Tuesday, but actually I think I don't have to wake up early Tuesday, so... Oh! It's true. It's true. You know what? I accept it. Kerr, you can always stream. Oh, I guess you might not be able to if, like, gotta be quiet. Never mind. Fungal creatures spawn from the corpses of enemies killed by you. Fire immunity! Okay, I want it to be noted, if fire immunity was not here, I would have taken cordyceps. Because this sounds interesting, and I've seen it before, but every time I've seen it, there's been something better. And yet again, fire immunity. Like, how am I not going to take fire immunity? Cordyceps is a meme perk. I believe it. It also seems great. I just get one. So cast one. 1, 2. Okay. And this. Get this and something. Okay, that'll wrap. There we go. Yeah, we could do that, but I like the other way. We could add crit into this. There we go. You know what? This is good. Why is this all over? Is this wand just really... Oh, it is kind of inaccurate. It's a spread of 2 degrees. That's... Gosh. Oh, and then the chainsaws add spread. I never noticed the chainsaws add spread until now. Huh. I guess, you know, it's because I've always used the chainsaws and then gotten the, like, really fastest, and I just kind of assumed, like, the chaos, like, I don't know, it never clicked in my brain until right now that the chainsaws are adding to the spread. If only we could get this lance in here. I mean, we could get the lance in here, and then we'd just, you know, have 0 mana. This would only last, like, 1 shot. So, you know, that's fine, though. This is good, and this means that these are getting the crit chance. So, like, that's pretty good. I don't think any of these other ones are stuff we want. Oh. Yeah, we'll spend... I really want to do orbiting fire rings. I want to throw this out there. I love the orbiting fire stuff. It's too dangerous to do unless it's coming after a trigger. So I've yet to ever have a run I can do it. But I do love it, and it's expensive. I think it's like 40 mana. I need this. There we go. Relatively safe for the power boost. Every time I've tried to use it, I have inevitably lit myself on fire, like, easily. So... this is good. Alright, yeah, I think this is where I'll probably leave off for the night. So that I don't confuse myself tomorrow, I'm just gonna put stuff in here. I do not need all these. I'll keep one. Hello, Matherian. Okay, yeah, no, right now I have fire immunity. Yes, if this is about the fire orbit. So, right now I could buy it and add it. The problem is I'm pretty sure it's like 40 mana or something, so like... oh, gosh. Maybe it would be worth it. Okay. I did forget about the fire immunity when I was first talking about that for this run. Mostly I was thinking about the mana problem. This wand always lights things on fire, but I think this wand doesn't have good mana recharge. 52? What's this one's mana recharge? 97? Yeah. Okay, I know that this is gonna, like, use up all the mana instantly, but... that's the wrong one. Look at this!
Wow. That is so satisfying. Okay, you know what? It's worth it. It's so worth. Look at this.
In what world am I possibly going to not demolish the thing that's in front of me? Like, we can wait for the mana to recharge. It's fine. It's so good. That's wonderful, and I love it. Oh my god. You don't have to use it on the rapid fire wand. That's true, but how could I not use it on the rapid fire wand when it does this? This is so good. I love this. I love this so much. Okay. This might be my favorite wand that I've ever built now. Is it as good as some other wands, like, you know, that have mana in them? Maybe not. Is it something that brings me complete joy? Yes. Yes, it is.
Immense and intense joy.
Being able to shoot this wand and not just be on fire dying is just so good. So many times have we been here and done something like this and died instantly from it. Looking at you, lightning bolt and gigasaw things and all of the fun stuff. And I think fire orbit. Oh my gosh. Just little bursts. Oh, that's so good. Okay. I've never used Dropper. Well, like, I've had it on something once before, but I don't think I want this. I don't think this is worth holding on to. I guess I could just leave it on this wand anyway, because, like, what am I gonna do? Okay. So, with this incredibly satisfying wand made, yes, I will wrap up for now. We will continue this run tomorrow. I'll probably start tomorrow around the same time I started today. And, yes. That is pretty good. Goodbye, water. There's a robot there. Alright. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have a wand with me this second that's gonna really dig. Like, well, it's okay. There's not as much to, like, dig through the same way. The snowy area triplicate bolt should be enough. Like, and fireball orbit. Like, this should be fine for snowy area. Okay, yeah. Ah, so good. And I think that this converted toxic into blood or something. I still don't know. But this reality shift is good. If the fire's not digging through snow, we have bigger problems. True. Alright. Who all is streaming? Oh my gosh, lots of people. Lots of people are streaming right now. Might go over to Blossom. Blossom's doing Hollow Knight. I think Blossom's playing some randomizer. I haven't raided Blossom in a bit. But I know Matt's been going like all day, so I think Matt's probably going to be wrapping up soon. So we'll go ahead and go over there. Alright, well thank you for everyone who is hanging out today. I'm very happy with this wand. Oh, I can't scroll up in chat because I started the raid and I need an alternate chat thing. Yes. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. There will be almost definitely more Noita tomorrow evening. Eventually there will be other games. I was saying earlier today I do want to do more Starfield, and there was an update to the Pseudo Regalia randomizer recently, and I haven't played the update, but I want to play the update. So I was thinking about maybe doing a stream of that soon. And I might do some more of the Indie Game Book Club game this month, the Slice and Dice. It's not like my favorite genre of game, but I do want to play more than a single run of it, so anyway, we shall see what the future holds. Have a good evening, everyone.